What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical, average American here today to react and learn about England's Lake District. And to be completely honest, I had never heard of this place before, but apparently there is an area in northwest England that is known for its beauty and nature, and it's called the Lake District National Park. And today, I want to take a look at a video by Suitcase Monkey all about how amazing this place is. Like I said, I had no idea this even existed before today, so I'm really interested in seeing this. Apparently, this is just one of the most beautiful places in all of England. So let's take a look.
In the northwest of England, in the county of Cumbria,
Wow.
lies a region known as the Lake District.
Wow. Wow!
Spanning 900 square miles is arguably the most picturesque, peaceful, and awe-inspiring landscape in all of England.
That's ridiculous. This is ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Yeah. You don't find stuff like this, like here in America. This is outrageous. This is beautiful. I think a lot of Americans don't realize, myself included, like how crazy the geography and landscape, the natural beauty of England really is. Like, look at this.
Settling between its 16 lakes, you'll find welcoming small villages, some unique local delicacies, and thousands of epic hiking routes.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. I keep pausing it, but it's like every video clip is like a work of art, like a painting. Like, what the heck? You got the like beautiful, quaint, old style English village here. That's cool. But these landscapes are what really are captivating me.
Conveniently suited for all skill levels. In this video, we invite you to join us during our time here, showing you 4 very different hiking experiences, food you won't want to miss,
all
the best villages to visit on your way,
and
how certainly not to row a boat. Plus,
I am on the edge of my seat. Holy cow. Like I said, every single video clip is like stunning. Yeah, I mean, the architecture of these old English village buildings, like made out of the random bricks and that's so cool. That's so cool. But these hiking trails, is this what a lot of people visit Lake District for like the scenery, the hiking? He said there's like, how many lakes? Did he say like 17 or something? Different lakes? Like, I had no idea about this place.
At the end, I'll list off my personal top tips for everything that I wish I knew before embarking on this trip.
Cool.
This is Suitcase Monkey, spending 5 days in England's Lake District.
Wow. Okay. One thing about this video is it's very long. The Suitcase Monkey who made this video, he made like a 22-minute vlog. So if you want to see all of his video vlog of him visiting the Lake District, I'll have a link in the description of this video to check it out. But personally, I am going to have to jump around a little bit in this video, just for the sake of time, and because I talk so much. I know this is going to like be a long video if I don't jump around a little bit. So let's go to the hike up Helm Crag.
Looking out our hotel window, it seemed the weather was still on our side. The Lake District is, after all, the wettest part of England.
Oh, really?
We sat down for a full English breakfast, then made our way to Grasmere. It was still early in the morning, and we quickly moved past all the interesting spots as we'd return here later.
Okay.
Our immediate goal was to reach the summit of Helm Crag.
Wow.
Rising 400 meters, this is a relatively popular hike.
This is so cool. And this looks like the perfect time of year to do it. Look at all the trees, the nature. And you're hiking to the top of this mountain? When does a hill become a mountain? I don't know.
So we thought it best to start here, since if we did have a heart attack, there would be someone nearby.
Wow.
Indeed, one of my favourite things about being on a countryside walk is that moment where you pass another human being. This man here actually acknowledged my existence. We certainly weren't in London anymore.
Wow.
Armed with the motivation of a total stranger saying hello, we carried that through our footsteps towards Helm Crag.
Oh, they got some... You got some stone walls. I mean, I think what blows me away is just the rolling hills, the landscape. It's so interesting. It's like, I think the fact that there are trees and stuff, plants and stuff scattered throughout these perfect, like, open hills, it's just, like, I've just never experienced anything like that in my life, like, in real life. Wow. Wow. So, what a cool hike. Wow. This hike actually seems like the perfect skill level as well. Like, I know there's hiking enthusiasts. You don't find many of those in the United States, but they do exist. And so I know there's like different skill levels of hiking. This looks like just hard enough where there's some rocks and some bridges and where it gives you a little bit of like, I'm really exerting myself. But it's like real hikers are like, this is easy. But regardless of the difficulty, the payoff is ridiculous. Look at this view. Oh my gosh. Okay. We're going to go ahead to Thirlmere Lake.
Still with some time in the day, we made the short drive up to Thirlmere.
Wow.
If it's on your way, I would definitely suggest this stop, as it's a quick walk down to the shore and provides the perfect respite.
Wow. So peaceful. Have a lot of people in the UK visited this area? Because I know the UK as a whole is a lot smaller than the United States, so there's a lot more opportunity if you live in the UK or if you live in England to visit a lot of these cool places. It's probably like a couple hours away. So is this like a must-visit sort of destination if you live in the UK? Have most people out there done it? Have you actually been here? That'd be cool to hear about. Oh my god. It's not very busy. There's not many other people. I could just fall asleep it's so peaceful. Holy cow. Like I was saying, there's not that many other tourists or people I thought in the description of this it said it was very, very popular. So, but I mean it's kind of cool that there's not a lot of other people, honestly. All right. Skip ahead to, what do we want to take a look at? Derwent Water? Okay.
One thing that can be fun, however, is the opportunity to impress a loved one with your rowing skills on Derwent Water.
Yeah.
This hour had all the romance of DiCaprio in the Titanic. And yes, it did have more in common with the end of that movie, but it took me 30 minutes to realise that rowing a boat backwards is a lot easier than rowing it forwards.
Okay, joking aside, as difficult as the rowing may be and as romantic as it is, it's really cool. You can rent a boat, you can actually row around the lake. That's like, maybe it's touristy that they give you a little life jacket and a boat. I don't care. It's cool.
So do keep that in mind.
You got ducks. Or, yeah, geese? Ducks?
With blue skies outside, I perused the many, many choices on the menu.
Ooh.
Finally opted.
Look how British this menu is. English muffin or crumpet. Oh, wait. Don't Americans call it an English muffin? And in Britain, you call it a crumpet. So, was this menu, like, Americanized? Right after I called it the most British thing ever. But the fact that it has the veggie breakfast with tomatoes and mushrooms and beans.
For the full English breakfast.
Oh, you gotta.
After 2 full days of walking, the body was no longer 100%, but today would turn out to be our best hike yet.
Oh, okay.
Our first destination was to Era Force Waterfall.
There's a waterfall?
Probably the most popular fall in the Lake District, this 70-foot drop is only a few minutes from the nearby car park.
Oh, it's so cool.
Although it's this waterfall that gets the glory, it's worth pointing out that there's more to see just a 10-minute walk north up the river.
So cool. So there's a lot of villages that you can kind of visit and stay in and get your full English breakfast and go wake up and go to the waterfall, and I get it. I get the hype.
It's much more quiet and spread out here, with countless mini-falls making an area greater than the sum of its parts.
There's people. Now there's
After
humans.
a brief rest, we made our way north again. We knew when we started that this would be our longest hike so far.
There's cows. There's cows! Whose cows are these? Can you pet the cows? Why are we ignoring the cows? That would, I think, for a lot of Americans, I'm not joking. For a lot of Americans, seeing like animals or cows, that would be an actual major highlight of like, whoa! Look how close we are! They're real, like, seriously. Okay, anyway, the hike.
Again, we knew when we started that this would be our longest
they are!
hike so far.
The cows!
But we were yet to learn that it would also become our favorite.
Wow. Okay, now there's people. There's more people walking around. Look at this open space! Oh, so cool. Oh my god. This makes England look freaking gigantic. Look at all this open space. It's like another planet or something. Wow. This is a long hike. Oh my god. This might be tough for some Americans now that I'm actually seeing it. This might be tough, I'm going to be honest, because this looks like a long hike. It's going to test some Americans. They might not make it. Ullswater. Another great view over a lake. Wow. Walking. Ooh. What are these? Wow. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. And I'm going to jump ahead again to something called Glacial Lake?
Our last day was a cloudy and damp one, and my entire body had given up.
Yep.
There was only one way to push through, and that was cheesy beans on toast.
Oh my.
We had one.
You can put cheese on it? I know about beans on toast. You can put cheese on it. Because I've always been a little skeptical of the beans on the toast. I've never had it, but the cheese is helping.
We had one last challenge to climb, so we gritted our teeth and started to hike.
Okay.
Our final goal would be to reach Easdale Tarn, a peaceful glacial lake that's believed to have filled with water when the ice melted 11,000 years ago.
Wow, a glacial lake. Look at all these walls. Like, who built all this stuff? these endless walls made of rocks that are pretty tall. I mean, they're just everywhere in these English walking paths. I've noticed. That's really cool. I'd love to know like how they are there. Wow. Who lives here? Who lives there? I have so many questions. Who lives in this house? Luckiest person on earth. I mean, God, you just live in this lake district, like by a mountain with fog, and you wake up in the morning and smell the trees. That's nice. Wow. I like the clouds and the fog. Bridges, waterfalls. Like, since when? Since when does England just have this laying around? Since when did Lake District appear? Probably like for a very long time. But from my point of view, it's like, how did I not know about this? Wow. Easdale Tarn. Oh, this is the lake. Wow. Sheep. I think ducks. Oh my god. Oh my god. It doesn't even matter if it's kind of a gloomy, rainy day. That makes it cool in a different way. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. They gotta like film a movie in these places or something. It's outrageous. Okay, so anyway, I think that's a good place to stop. Like I said, I had to jump around a little bit. I just wanted to get a glimpse, a taste of some of the different areas of Lake District in England for the very first time, and man, was I not disappointed. This is crazy. Um, like, if you're visiting England, I've heard a lot of tourists really focus on London and stuff like that, and it's like, no, you gotta branch out a bit. Like, especially after seeing this, there's a lot of amazing places in the UK that I think a lot of Americans don't know about, and so that's kind of a reason I really loved seeing this today. So anyway, if you enjoyed this as well, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment. If you've ever been to Lake District or have heard of it or live near it, that'd be awesome to hear about. And if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to Britain and learning about British culture, seeing British things I have never seen before, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time.